So it's finally here. I'm a little bit late to this one, but the Blackhawk has finally been added to the game, and it's interesting. And of course it complements the Little Bird, if you really want to go with the full Blackhawk Down mode, but I feel like Blackhawk Down might be quite appropriate for this particular helicopter. So let's get to it. Alright, so let's start it off in the role that I don't think this will fit that well, but I've got the full load of Hydra rockets now, and this does actually have a ballistic computer, so it's not the worst thing when it comes to shooting rockets, because you can lob them pretty far, but honestly, if you want to start lobbing rockets, you'd be better off with some of the Russian offerings. That being said, for such a big helicopter, it's pretty agile. Like, it maneuvers really well, and it's got such a powerful engine and rotors that I mean, I'm at 80% collective right now, and we're flying off pretty well. Also, it's pretty fast, and it's pretty, because it's a Blackhawk. I mean, it's not the classic Blackhawk, but it's close enough. So I remember in a previous video, I did talk about transport helicopters and their sort of role in War Thunder, and I always wondered if transport helicopters might have more of a purpose than just being sort of retrofitted gunships. You know, maybe a bonus to capturing zones or something like that. Who knows? But that's probably not going to happen. But hey, at least we have them. All right, I think I'm pretty much alongside the A point, almost there. This is Hurtgun Forest, by the way, and I'm kicking up quite a bit of dust going this way, but I don't exactly want to be seen very early, not when I'm carrying rockets like this. I'm just gonna bump the collective up a little bit. We've got, we had an AH-64 going across the middle, proving exactly why we don't do that, but I don't know about my chances here either. Anything? Anything? Nothing. Alright, back down. There's a Roland. There's a Roland. Alright, we gotta get back down. Not too keen on that Roland at all. Whoa! Okay, I'm a little close. A little close. That's the AA from the first base shooting at me. Not ideal. It does sound like I'm being shredded, but I'm not. Alright, see if I can lob some rockets over this way. Is there even anything alive down there? No. Try over here. Oh! Nope, 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 nope. Oh! Okay, I kind of rolled into that one. That's my fault. Alrighty, so there's a loadout you might be more familiar with, although I'm already being tracked right now. Oh, it's a friendly. It's a friendly Vigan tracking me. Anyway, so you can carry a total of 16 Hellfires. I've decided to take 8 and also a set of Stingers. I probably could have gone with 2 Stingers instead of, you know, all 4, but I like the way it looks more balanced this way. But yes, you do have custom loadouts for this, as you would with most things. It's all very good. And the Hellfires are pretty easy to use. Alright, we're pretty much in range to be able to launch. Let's just switch over to thermals. Now, of course, this being 11.3 means almost everything has a laser detector on it. So you do want to be careful of that. I'm sinking a little bit. There's a Roland tracking me. That's not good. I need to find him. Oh, I just saw the SAM fire. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, that's a long way away. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hit that. I should probably, you know, take the time to line up some shots before I do any of this. All right, I'm just going to drop myself down a little more. Yeah, we're just doing a casual barrel roll in the Blackhawk, because why not? All right, there we go. We got him locked up. I think there is somebody shooting at me, because I'm getting a launch warning.
Oh, no.
I'm still locked onto the K-50, though. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I am still locked onto him, but I guess my Hellfire didn't get him. He's probably too far away, if I'm honest. Oh, he crashed into me afterwards. Well, that seems like a waste of a jet. That's pretty much how it would go if you were to be playing the helicopter properly. I'm not really about that, so I'm gonna try something a little different. And to do that, we gotta go right down over the water. Welcome to Vietnam, by the way, where the water is always green, and well, that's about it, really. I like the aesthetics of this map, and I don't like anything else about it, so I wish I could say more about it, but there really isn't that much else to say. Also, who spawns a Panzer right at the beginning of the game? Like, who does that? I get that, you know, some people might want to combat first spawn helicopters, like what I'm doing here, but that just seems like a very strange thing to do. Unless, of course, you maybe have like a daily task or something to do, I don't know. I'm just gonna switch over to the rockets. If we see anyone, I might pop off some rockets at them, but I don't think I want to do that. Mainly because I just don't want to be seen immediately. And I get that the spray from the water is probably giving me away, but so far I don't see anybody. All right, there's an AH-1 that's being shot at by the Panzer, so I think we'll be okay for now. So the main thing that I want to use, though, are these stingers, because they have a range of about 5 kilometers. Which should be good enough for what I want to do with them. So what we're coming up to right now is the enemy base. Now, the only downside with these stingers is that they're infrared, and a lot of the helicopters at 11.0 have countermeasures. So if these don't manage to get a lock, I'm pretty much left with just the rockets. Oh, we do have a spot marker over here. Let's see. Is it a dead? Yeah, I think it's dead. Vietnam is kind of unique, though. With the amount of trees around the helicopter spawns, at least it is a little bit of cover for helicopters that are spawning. That's a good thing, because, you know, there's nothing worse than being camped on your own spawn. Is that a MiG-29? Okay, I'm being lased. What am I being lased by? I don't know. I'm being shot at through the building right now. Well, through the building, through the mountain, I should say. But I feel like there's things all around me. I might have the opportunity to fire some rockets here, I think. Yeah, I did just see that. There it is. It is a little bit hard to get a bead on some things. All right, let's get the last 2 rockets off over here. There we go.
Oh no.
And I'm on fire. Yeah, this plan didn't work, did it? Still, it only makes sense to try something as sneaky as that with the little bird. I mean, this helicopter is practically made for stuff like that. That being said, I'm not normally very good at it. Because this time around, I've gone for the big hydropods. So we should have a decent chance against some of those tanks. I do know there were some tanks around C, and they're probably who just captured the point now. So we're gonna go down low. Fast and low, I think, is the way we gotta play this. Where are they? I didn't see him. Uh-oh. He's on the point. There he is. There he is. There he is. Turn around, turn around, turn around. Go, 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 go. Oh, I got him. All right, get out. Go, 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 go. Look, it might not be the most effective helicopter, but it's a lot of fun. Well, this is slightly awkward. How do I get out of this situation? Inch away, ever so slightly. I think we're away from his rotor blades, and away we go. Truthfully, I don't even know if you can collide, but better be safe than sorry. All right, snowy map time. Now, I have heard that the different air temperatures actually affect the way planes fly, which is interesting. We're getting a little bit of, like, condensation coming out the back, so there's this white smoke trail right behind us. I don't know if that's realistic for a helicopter to have. I don't know if that's realistic for a helicopter to have, but we have it, which is also going to make it a lot harder for us to stay hidden, I think. I'm having a lot of trouble controlling this as well, because it is such a maneuverable helicopter, so getting it to stop is tricky. But we have our hydropods, and we have our 2 stingers on either side, so I'm hoping we can do some air-to-air stuff as well. But I'm gonna say it right now, though. Ooh, look, there's an AH-64. Yeah, I'm gonna say it right now, though. I think the Apache at this BR is a more effective helicopter. Which is sad, because I love the Blackhawk. I love this plane. I said plane. I meant helicopter. I love this helicopter. Ever since I watched Black Hawk Down as a kid, I've just been obsessed with these helicopters, and the fact of the matter is, it's just a little bit of a chore to use, because it is a transport helicopter. It's not a gunship, not like you would want it in War Thunder. So I don't know, I think you'd be better off taking, even if you wanted to go with rockets, you'd be better off taking something like the Apache. Alright, I'm trying to hit this tank down here. It is a little bit tricky. There is also a slight bug with the Hydras. You notice that it switched to my stingers, and I still have 2 of them. So I don't know what that's about, because I still have 2 rockets left to fire. It's almost like it treats them as like a separate weapon or something. All right, let's see if I can get this one right here. There we go. That's a hit. We got this nice little berm to hide behind, which is really good. You can just pop up, do some rockets, and then dip back down, because the Hydras are pretty effective at this BR. It's not the worst kind of rockets to have, and since everybody's kind of clustered around the C point, it's not that bad. But I think I'm gonna have to go back and reload, because we're completely out. So maybe taking the stingers was a bit of a mistake. But hey, if somebody decides to take a chopper up, at least I've got something I can use against them. Because these have a 5-kilometer range. It's not an insignificant amount. But yeah, the Apache, it's definitely a better helicopter in this sense because you can carry those rockets. You got 4 pylons of rockets and you still can carry Stingers. And you have a cannon. So all of that just makes it a much more effective helicopter at just defending itself. Oh, hello. Come on, power up. Is he gonna come back? Because these are all aspects, so I can actually hit him if he's coming towards me. I think the Apache's doing the same. Only got 2 missiles left. Alright, I need to get back to the base here. The Blackhawk honestly just rotates so quickly. I think this is the point where people start complaining about how much CAS is in ground RB when you got like helicopters, you've got planes. There's just so much going on. Alright, let's try to put her down gently. I've had some pretty successful landings with it before, so we should be okay. Oh, just gotta flare it. Slow us down. Slow it down. There we go. A little bit more collective, and bring her down. There we go. Oh, we're all taking off at the same time. Now we got an Mi-28, we got a Ka-52, there's a Ka-50, and that's been shot down. So, yeah, I think we're gonna be doing the air-to-air for now. I have no idea how far away that is. Alright, let's pop that. Oh, yeah, he knows. He flared right as I did that. But the missile seems to still be tracking. I just don't think it's got the range for that. I feel like these Stingers are only really useful against, like, other helicopters. Or, you know, if the jet decides to come in for a gun kill or something like that. Which he might have to do, because I've just remembered we have the infrared countermeasures. So he might actually have to go with guns. Alright, let's power it up again. I think he's coming in. He is. Oh! Come on. There we go. Missile away. Is that tracking? No, it's not tracking. Yeah, and he's out of there already. That's crazy. Like, it's just, how do you expect a helicopter to shoot a jet down? You don't expect it to happen. That's why it's so amazing when it does happen. But yeah, these do take a second or so to kind of fire up. There we go. Turn towards me. There we go. All right, we're down to the last missile. Oh no, he was turning away, not towards. Oh no, I hit him. Oh, there we go. Like I said, it's unexpected. All right, I just saw a muzzle flash. There we go. There's one by the silos here. Or is that a warehouse or something down there? It's definitely a tank. Fire up some rockets there. Okay, I just missed him. I think these are going over. Oh, laser. I have turned off my HUD. Oops. I was like, why does that suddenly look cinematic? It's because I've turned my HUD off. Let's see if I can spot what was shooting at me. It was somewhere around here. Oh, there's a tank. Oh! There he is. There's a big lighter. You know what, though? I got a kill against a jet. I can't even be mad. And honestly, that right there is what makes the Kiowa, or the OH-58D, and the Blackhawk just an upgrade over the Little Bird. It's just, yeah, they're bigger helicopters, so they get a bigger payload. So while the Little Bird has to make do with 2 of these big Hydra pods, we can carry up to 4, and even when it comes to Hellfires, we can carry 16 of them. Granted, you do have to get the spawn points for it, but 16 Hellfires is, near as makes no difference, the same as what the Cobra, or the Viper, and the Apache can carry. You're just in a much bigger body. And at the end of the day, it really comes down to whether or not you think you're going to use the cannon and the Stingers as well. I mean, I've proven that the Stingers are definitely useful enough. That's why I still have 2 of them mounted here. But I definitely wanted more rockets, so I went with an extra rocket pod. But the fact that you can also customize the loadouts on aircraft now makes it so much more worth it. Also, hello. You don't see me yet, do you? Oh, you do. And that's not going to work in my favor, because he has a cannon. So we found a use for the cannon, at least. We definitely have. So, the MH-60L DAP, which I think stands for Direct Action Penetrator or something like that. It's a really weird name, but we know it as a Blackhawk, and that is what it's going to be. It's an interesting helicopter in War Thunder. Honestly, way more maneuverable than you'd ever expect a helicopter of its size to be. I'm gonna crash it, yes I am. But assuming you don't crash it, what you will find is a fairly fast and agile helicopter with an impressive payload. Is it going to replace something like the Apache or the Viper? I don't think so. Frankly, I don't really see any advantage to using this. versus something like what you might get with anything else. So it's not necessarily a helicopter that gives you any particular advantages at all, because you can carry 16 Hellfires on a Viper, you can carry 16 Hellfires on a Apache. It's not really something that's like critically different in that sense. So yeah, I really don't get it. I'm not entirely sure what War Thunder is doing by adding helicopters like this in there. I mean, I can understand having the Mi-8 for the Russians and the East Germans, mainly because they are used in attack roles pretty significantly, especially as rocket platforms, when you see the sheer amount of rockets they can carry. But something like the MH-60L, I'm not 100% sure that fulfills the same sort of role. Maybe in real life it kind of does, but in the game I don't think it does, and that's kind of the critical point here. But then again, for the novelty of it, I mean, I love the Little Bird, and I'm still gonna fly the Little Bird around, even if there are better helicopters at its own BR. But that's why these helicopters exist, I guess. It's just for the novelty. But I can't help but wonder if there might be a better way of doing it, and maybe there might be in future, where they could potentially have something that gives these helicopters a different purpose, or a reason to play them, a reason to pick them versus something else. And I would love to see that happen, but who knows, maybe one day it will. I don't see that happening anytime soon, but we can only wonder. But that is it. That is the Blackhawk. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, and of course, subscribe. If you are brand new to the channel, tank content will resume. I'm just enjoying my time with helicopters because, frankly, they are a lot of fun. But definitely not my area of expertise. So if you want to see more tank videos, don't forget to check the playlist. And my name is Panzer. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.